Following Arsenal's draw to Everton, Mikel Arteta, in his review and his comments after the game, he said in the first way that he's very disappointed. He was furious that Arsenal created all the chances only for a team not to score goal. And that Everton not create any chance. That he created all the chances, his team created all the chances, they did very well, but he's disappointed that they could not take their chance. And also, at the end of the day, he said taking out Odegaard was not based on injury, it was completely tactical. And now talking about tactical, let's talk about what Arsenal fans or some Arsenal fans are reacting to in terms of why you bench Partey. May we not say Everton a team where be say they like na team where Man U even tied the 4-0 like 2 weeks ago. Where they relegation battle. Merino, where you buy about 40 million, I don't know if I get the actual price, but I think like around 40 million or so or more. When you buy from that kind of price. Now, Arteta come reason say, more. How they play Everton, man, give this boy a game. He never get that, we bought him not as a number 6. We bought him as someone who can also create for us. And at the end of the day, the person when we buy that guy money, I don't go coffee player for Everton, if now you talk your mind whether you like that guy. As an Arsenal fan, you bought a player for almost 50 million or 40-something million. Then you won't go play Everton. The person not fit to start. Then the person should not be in the club at all. So when Arsenal fans say, why do they bench Partey? I know that Partey will give a better result. But if you cannot trust Merino to play Everton, then that means he should not be at the club at all. You don't spend £40 million to buy a player for Carling Cup. You don't spend £40 million to buy a player for FA Cup. Now, small boy like one arena, they come from academy, where be like who's supposed to deserve to start. Then imagine who will come by for better money from Real Sociedad. You know, Merino is a player that's being compared, his kind of game is more like, I don't know if you guys know, some people should know him, Milokovic-Savic, that plays for Lazio before, who's currently playing for Al-Hilal. That's the kind of player he is. He's more, when you buy Merino, you're looking for more of an attacking central midfielder than a defensive midfielder. He's very good defensively. He's strong, he's big and all, but attack-minded, he should be very good. And Arteta never really get that clear from the boy well. In terms of Arteta signings, there are so many things that are going wrong right now. I'm going to be very honest with you. Kai Havertz had serious criticism until Arteta was so stubborn enough to keep giving him time till he started getting himself, started scoring goals, getting assists and all that. Then, Sterling, for example, game they go bad. They say, don't play Martinelli not good and all that. But he can't even put Sterling. Then you ask Arteta, okay, Oga, why did you bring this Sterling? Do you get? Why did you bring this Sterling? Because it's clear that Arteta made some signings that at the end of the day, the thing they push him. Like Merino, he has not been able to prove himself. And I felt like Arteta just gave him the chance to say, okay, it's Everton. Let's see what you can show to the fans. And the thing can't hurt them. Now, let's go quickly around the Arsenal team. Ryan was very good today because he didn't have so much to do. I think there was no shot on target. So he was very composed and all that. Then Saliba and Gabriel, they didn't have so much work to do. They were even more into the other half, struggling with the corner kicks, finding goals and all that. But like I said in the video on IG and Facebook, I said, even if Everton boys say, if you want this shot, say you shall be area ball, we go tell you say we be area boys. So they showed that they are area boys. They defended Arsenal corner kicks so well. It was so hard. Then the boy Kelly, the young boy, Arsenal, Arteta said he works hard and he deserves to play at this moment. And I think he's actually going to come into play. I think he will be very excited with the fact that Tierney is there, not getting minutes. And me as a small boy, they give me minutes. And it's actually taking his chance. And the boy looks very good defensively and attack-wise. I like how he goes forward as well. And also Timber, always good as well. Then Rice, Odegaard, and Merino in the midfield. Now, some people are not happy with the fact that he took Rice and Odegaard out at the same time. In my opinion, I think Rice was having a balanced game. He should not have gone out at the same time. Probably put in one in first and see what can happen after that, But he decided to take Odegaard off. Later on, also moved Kai Havertz to the midfield, brought Gabriel Jesus. Like I said in my video on IG, I think Arteta is in a point where he doesn't even know who is the proper 11. Is it Trossard that has to be on the left? He doesn't know. Is it Martinelli that has to be on the left? He doesn't know. The only place where Shaw, now like spot or 5 small, just say 5. Nice shot for Arsenal first 11. The goalkeeper, the 2 central back, the Saka position, and Odegaard position. Apart from all these people, Arteta is not sure if Kai Havertz is my main striker, if Gabriel Jesus will be my main striker, and all that. So it's really a difficult moment for him. And also talking about Martinelli. Martinelli sometimes shows how, I don't know. The problem I get with that point here, if they play ball, I say he's stingy sometimes. And even if he's not even stingy, he knows he know more give that what do you call it, that the other that is shaking get that dance. You know that? Like this. I thought you know, just all those kind of pass where you go just say the chicken, you know they do them. So you can clearly see that Martinelli does not create. Saka today was busy. He's the man of the match for me. Saka. He was busy trying his best on that wing, giving problems to the players, cutting inside as much as possible. But Martinelli not fit do that thing. What Saka was doing at that right back, at that right wing, if Martinelli was bringing that same vibe from the other side, he probably would have gotten the win. So the boy is so stingy sometimes. And number 2, he knows a big assist. Number 3, he knows a big comeback on mark. You understand? But where it was not a problem was last season, when Trossard was so good, coming in second half, starting some games and all that. In fact, at the point, it was like, if you start Trossard, not the play well, he has to come in from second half. But now, this season, even coming in from second half and starting the game, Trossard has not been himself. He has been a shadow of himself. And I think Arteta is having an issue because some of the players are not in top form at this moment. Gabriel Jesus lost. He doesn't score goal like I usually say every time in my videos. Instead of Gabriel Jesus, he's not Gabriel Jesus. It's so difficult for him at this time. Kai Havertz as well is on 50-50 in terms of consistency. He's not getting it. Martinelli has lost consistency. He has no business with consistency. You understand? If you ask that boy, say, come and spell consistency. No speller. That's Martinelli. Tell us the speller for Brazil. No speller. Is that lost consistency or the lover far? You understand? So there's a problem in terms of so many players dropping form and Mikel Arteta not getting the best from his summer signings at this moment. I'm not gonna lie. I think Calafiori has been good in terms of the summer signings, but Merino, Sterling, far from being the best. And Arteta, one last thing I have to say before I end this video, Arteta's stubbornness has added to him. He was aware how the fans were crying for his striker. He was aware, even for the transfer window, there was no seriousness that, okay, you could see when Osimhen and Chelsea had that thing, Chelsea gave the feeling to the fans that, yes, we are trying to buy a main striker. Arsenal fans were looking for every day, going to Fabrizio to check, are we going for, what do they call her? For Isaac? Are we going for Gukores? Are we going for this person? Nobody. I saw on a video today when somebody was on Sky Sports or so, seriously recommending João Pedro for Arteta, that João Pedro is a player who can really give Arteta what he wants, because it seems like Arteta does not like a striker that stays in one place. Probably wants to buy a kind of essential forward that can drop in, into the midfield, drop in, get into the midfield, get the ball, and make some link-on play. When he comes and get the ball, free, give space for Martinelli and Saka to get in and all that. He likes Saka where go feel really be that kind of player, where go feel play ball, where go feel ball where, like the Benzema kind of striker. And João Pedro seems to be that kind of person. So now, I thought I don't know all those things, but it's January, he not go agree. You have moved and you have chased this league for 3 years. If we want to say in all honesty, who deserve this league this year in Arsenal? Because of how much effort they've put in the past 3 seasons. Now, that's the place where you didn't have slot career. It will be very painful. Or that place where you didn't have Maresca career. Oh, they say Maresca say not the title race. But in case these 2 people having their first season in the league, looking like they want to go and win, it will be a shame to Arsenal. And I can tell you, Arsenal does not have a defensive issue. Arsenal does not have a midfield issue. They have good number 6. They have Partey. They have Rice. They have all of them. But I think Arsenal have a goal-scoring issue in the striker position. And Arteta must try come up for that stop on his bed number 9 so that Arsenal go do better. So this is my ratings for all the players. Like I've told you already, I've been able to talk about all these players. And in my opinion, I think Arsenal would this really be a pain to them? And I don't think Arteta would be talking to any player today because of the pain. Dropping points at the time when Liverpool drop points is so painful because you don't see Liverpool dropping points so much. So as it don't happen like this, they should have gotten it. But at the end of the day, it's a shame. It's a shameful result. Like I said, he's very disappointed. He's furious about the whole situation. So Arsenal fans, let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with me on Arteta being stingy, being stubborn in so many cases, or probably fixing the striking position? And also, what are your thoughts on Arteta having difficulty to bring the best out of Merino and Sterling, some of his signings over the summer? And also, lastly, let me know your thoughts on Martinelli's situation. Odegaard today, who missed so many chances, so many games, so many chances that I never thought he would be missing those games. You know, Arsenal fans, I'm so upset with him. So let me know your thoughts on Odegaard as well. And also for Bukayo Saka, Partey on the bench, and so many talking points. Thank you very much. I'm your boy, Coach BI International. Please remember to click that subscribe button. Support me. One time. Cheers.